Okay, so remember, you have to take care of parentheses and exponents first. And so for number 1, there's nothing in front, so we don't have to worry about that. But we still have to do this first. So that's x plus 4 squared. And so you need to make your square for the square. So that gives me x squared, 4x, 16. Combine your like terms. And so we have x squared plus 8x plus 16 from that result. So remember, as soon as you get that, put it back in parentheses and then bring down the rest of the equation. There was no number out front. Technically there was a 1, but that's not going to change anything when we distribute the 1. And so we end up with x squared plus 8x plus 16 minus the 3. And your last step is to combine those constants. And so our final answer is x squared plus 8x plus 13. And so A is 1, B is 8, C is 13. Okay, for number 2, we are going to have to distribute that 3, but not yet. Do not distribute into those parentheses. I know it's tempting. You have to do this square first. So x minus 1 squared gives you a positive 1 when you multiply negative 1 times negative 1. Like terms gives you negative 2x. And so that result is x squared minus 2x plus 1. Put it in parentheses. Don't forget that 3. Don't forget the plus 7. Plus 7 is last. We distribute this 3 first. You get 3x squared minus 6x plus 3. And then the very last step is to combine. So our final answer is 3x squared minus 6x plus 10. And so A is 3, B is negative 6. Don't forget to type your negative. And then C is 10. Okay, on number 3, go ahead and write a 1 here. That's what you're going to be distributing is a negative 1, but we have to take care of this square first. So x minus 3 squared, we're going to make our square. We get x squared minus 3x plus 9. Like terms gives you negative 6x. So x squared minus 6x plus 9. Put it in parentheses. Bring down this negative 1. Bring down the plus 15. Distribute. Gives you negative x squared plus 6x minus 9. And then our last step is to combine our constants. And so negative x squared plus 6x plus 6. And so A is negative 1, B is 6, C is 6. Number 4, let's take care of this x minus 5 squared. So we have x minus 5 times x minus 5, x squared minus 5x plus 25. Combine your like terms, you get negative 10x. So x squared minus 10x plus 25, parentheses. Bring down this negative 2, bring down this plus 21. distribute, you get negative 2x squared plus 20x minus 50 plus 21. Okay, and then our last step, negative 50 plus 21. Gosh, I don't have my calculator. 29. Okay. And so our final answer is negative 2x squared plus 20x minus 29, since this was negative and that was positive. And so A is negative 2, B is 20, and C, of course you could do that in your calculator. Don't look at that. All right. And so that's how you convert from vertex form. Notice each of these were vertex form, and we found the standard form. The last two, those are not vertex form. These we've been doing since the very first day of this unit. There's no square here. So all we have to do is distribute. We're ready to go ahead and distribute. And so negative 4x times x is negative 4x squared. Negative 4x times 7 is negative 28x, because there's an x. And then we have a plus 5. Okay, looking at this result, we have our x squared term, we have our x term, we have our constant, so we're done. We know A is negative 4, B is negative 28, C is 5. Okay, this is not vertex form. It's not even one of our famous forms. So it's just converting and simplifying. Here, also not vertex form. And so there's two ways to do this. If you decide to distribute the 3, only distribute it to one set of parentheses. Don't distribute it to both. Otherwise, you're putting an extra factor of 3 in there, and that's not going to be correct. So if you want to distribute the 3, only distribute it once. And then do your box. You could also do the box first and then distribute the 3. You're allowed to multiply factors in any order. And so since I already distributed, I'm going to go ahead and make my box now. And so 3x minus 12 and x minus 5. 3x squared minus 12x, negative 15x, positive 60. Combine your like terms. That gives you negative 27x. So our final answer is 3x squared minus 27x plus 60. That's our standard form. I can see that A is 3, B is negative 27, C is 60. Okay, so on your test, anytime you have to convert to standard form, they're going to ask you to identify A, B, and C. So you have to make sure you write it in the correct order.